Namaste, namaste, namaste. Welcome to the channel. This is a reading mid-April for Aquarius. So Sun, Moon, Rising for Aquarius. Aquarius, what questions do you have? What is really weighing very heavy on your mind right now? I think that human consciousness as a collective, they've got a lot of things weighing on their mind at the moment. And I must tell you that I tap into your collective energy before I start doing the reading. So last night I remember so clearly hearing the message that the world needs you right now. Now, of course, you are able to see things in a much broader light than a lot of people are often able to see it. And you are really called at this moment to practice that so strongly, because it is so strongly coming out for you at this particular point in time. Okay. I have pre-selected a couple of cards. Oh, those are interesting because I select them but I don't look at them. So I've pre-selected a couple of oracle cards for you, as well as a rune which actually came out on its side, and it's called Bird, or Pert, if you want to call it like that. But I'm going to do those at the end for you. I'm going to first do your reading, which is from mid-April. So think about, say, the 15th of April until about the end of April 2020. However, I always say to people, whenever you look at the reading, there is a time when you actually meant to see it. Okay. So let's see what we got there for you, Aquarius. And if it's your first time to the channel, welcome. You might want to consider subscribing to the channel. I do a weekly reading, a weekly general guidance for all the zodiac signs, and I just haven't been able to do so for about the last 2 weeks, obviously because of the lockdown, and there was trouble with the internet and stuff like that. But I'm back. All right. So general guidance, Sun, Moon, Rising for Aquarius. Also for your Jupiter, just what is your strength and what can you contribute to this world at the moment? And of course, also when it comes to love, I mean, we always want to know about love, and when you've got your love going, then you are strong, then life is flowing for you, which is amazing and beautiful. And oh, I love that. Let's see. So I am doing a full Celtic cross spread for you to see what we've got, to give you some proper general guidance. Also, I'm running a special at the moment, so if any of you want to have a personal reading, you've got more of a detailed concern, something you want me to look at it, I'm asking $11 for a 30-minute reading. I decided, how am I going to help the world? And let's do readings. Okay, so let's put those over there. And then just before we start with our reading, if it's safe for you to relax, I want to ask you to just close your eyes with me and just take in a nice deep breath into your heart space. Release and let go whatever is an incomplete flow, with the greatest good of all, and with your best greatest good of all. Okay. All right. So this is some powerful stuff, and I'm going to show you as we, as I go along and as I do the clarifiers for you. But you're starting off there with the Eight of Pentacles, and for any of you who, look at tarot readings often, or you're interested in it, you'll know that the Eight of Pentacles, it's a good place to start. And I must actually show you this right now. It is crossed by the Fool. Okay, so new beginnings, powerful new beginnings, unlocking some talents there, starting your own thing, sort of, really, really amazing. The foundational level, there's the Queen of Pentacles, so that just really amps everything up more, with the moon being right above you. There are some decisions that needs to be taken, some considerations that needs to be done, but the help is coming in going forward. You are not going at it alone, so that's nice. The support that you need is there. Magician right there at the bottom, King of Wands, Justice, ending off very powerfully, very strong there with the Nine of Cups. And let's see what's the overall energy for the reading. Strength. Okay, so that's some really powerful stuff that we've got over here. Let's get some details. Let's get some details. This is exciting. It's exciting. Okay. Which obviously goes perfectly in with your rune there, as I said in the beginning part, which we're going to look at those oracle cards at the end. So stick around. At the end, we're going to get you some additional information over there. All right. So we're starting off there with the Eight of Pentacles, which is so cool. So this is where you're currently at. New starts, new beginnings, and this makes perfect sense now why I would have gotten that it says that the world needs you right now, because if there's one thing that Aquarius is so incredibly capable of doing, it is looking at a situation and seeing really how something new can be started from this. And the wonderful thing is, this is not just something that will benefit only you, but it also benefits everybody else around you. So some of you would have come up there with some grand new ideas, some epiphanies, maybe paying attention to your dreams, and you thought to yourself, I should give this a try. Let's see if I do this, let's see if I do that. And you actually have some really, really amazing ideas that are actually coming out there. So that small little spark that you're getting, don't actually think of it as something just kind of small, because it can actually be something really, really incredible that's coming out there. Okay, now let's see for you. See, your message is so in a hurry to come out there. Oh, look at this. Look at what's there. I mean, these are two different decks. So, and this is such a powerful, powerful message, because where you currently are, the first clarifier, it's like they wanted to fall out. Trying to get my attention is the Eight of Pentacles. So definitely that idea that you're coming up with, that epiphany that you're coming up with, that new thing that you're thinking, I should maybe give this a try. Is this for me? Is it not for me? It's definitely for you. It's a good point going forward. Okay. Wow. Let's see. Yep. And let me show you this. Okay, I know I haven't showed you the cards in the beginning, but so this is where you're currently at. You've got your strengths that's supporting you. As I said, there's still some decisions that need to be made. But then going forward into your immediate future, there's the Six of Cups. And then with your clarifiers, this is such a powerful clarifier, because Eight of Pentacles is where we're currently at. New ideas, new epiphanies, new starts, new beginnings. The first card coming out there for you for a clarifier is immediately the Eight of Pentacles again. So especially if there's a shortage of money, or your financial situation has changed, maybe you had to change jobs, or maybe you lost your job, or maybe you got less hours or something like that. Whatever the case may be, clients had to move away. There is immediately, you've been asking for a solution, and the universe is providing the solution for you. Okay, in the form of an epiphany. Okay, something brand new. The Death card over there, which is always about new starts, new beginnings, rebirth. I think the Death card is one of the most misunderstood cards in the tarot deck, because death in itself, it's all about the metamorphosis. You're going from one point to another point, all right? And it doesn't necessarily mean that whatever is in the past is suddenly very, very wrong. What it simply means is that what may have worked perfectly well before may not be that 100% viable anymore, and it's kind of time to go back to the drawing board. So a lot of you have been asking, where do we go from here? What do I do now? The universe is saying to you, you're going to a new flow, into a new a new beginning, really. Okay, and you will not be alone. You have the support that you need all the way. Some of you are very hesitant, though, to accept help from others. You prefer to be the one that is like, if you want to take like a horse and cart, you want to be the one like, yeah, who's like riding the cart. But when different ideas or a different take on idea. For example, maybe you discuss what you have in mind with somebody else, and they say, oh, have you maybe thought about this, and have you maybe thought about that, or why don't you consider this and that. You actually want to be open to that. Okay, because look at what is crossing you so powerfully, the Fool. Okay, the Fool is about new beginnings, new starts. So you kind of here, and you're moving on to something new. Okay, and the thing about new beginnings is they can feel kind of scary. You know, when you first start, because you don't have all the details. But the Fool is letting you know, don't you worry, all those things that you need will be there for you every step of the way, and even some of those things that you might not need, just because they make life nicer and more convenient for you, those things will be provided for you as well. So even though it might not feel that way, you're actually in for quite a good trip. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoa. All right. So clarifying Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Tower. So there's a lot of things that you're worried about at the moment. Maybe causing a lot of you are having difficulty sleeping, coarseness, sleepless nights, restless sleep, or even if you sleep the whole night, you're waking up and you're kind of feeling really drained. All right. So, and of course, the global energy happening is affecting everyone at the moment. But just those two cards together is also saying to Aquarius that you are. It's a reminder that you are still divinely taken care of. It's also a reminder that when all of us came into this experience of life, we came in here with a plan. We had a big plan and a whole lot of backup around us. So you're not alone. It's very important for you to know that, okay? Because look at what's being presented to you, a whole new world, almost like a whole new reset, basically, when you think about it. However, and this goes hand in hand with the Death card, that life is being kind of shaken for you at the core, at the foundations, and it can be very disheartening sometimes, okay? And it can feel for you that you're losing a total grip on everything. But then at your foundational level, you're having there the Queen of Pentacles, which says to you, even at a foundational level, those dreams that you put out there that you say that you want to have with your life, those life sort of visions, goals, ideals, the way that you said that you'd like your life to be, those things are actually busy coming to pass. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't show it to you properly. Those things are actually busy coming to pass. But let's get some clarification there, because I mean the Tower and the Death card and the Fool with the double Eight of Pentacles in the beginning, Eight of Courts being all about infinity as well. Okay. So the High Priestess, not so 100% in control of the emotions there as you might like to be, at most times. But then, interestingly enough, a large majority of you are believing in your dreams stronger than you ever did before, which is actually quite amazing. All right. You may not be feeling that weak. Sorry, that's strong, and you may not be feeling there with the Moon and the King of Swords both in reverse there. For some of you, you feel like what you wanted, you'd still like to get what it is that you wanted for your life, probably more than ever before, in fact. But it's almost like in your daily life, there is so much that is kind of like counter to that, so you know what you'd like to have, you're clear about what you'd like to have, but there's so much in your life that actually almost in a way like you want to go this way and it's kind of showing you that way. You know, it's like countering, and a lot of you are feeling that what it is that you'd like to have, that dream, that vision, that goal, like that might not actually happen. But then right on top there, life is saying to you, you know what, Aquarius, you need to be you need to cool it, you know, because just because it doesn't feel to you that the universal plan, that your dream, that your vision, that your goal, that it's still going there, that it's still happening, just because it doesn't feel to you that it's happening, doesn't in fact mean that it's not happening, because it definitely is. Okay? From your vantage point, it might feel like it's not. From a universal point, everything is right on track. Okay? All right, let's see there for you. Let's clarify the moon. So we're clarifying the moon there for you with the Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Swords. It's so amazing when, for my last couple of readings that I did for Aquarius, I would almost always get the Hierophant in the reading. It's amazing. But yeah, solutions are coming in there for, you know, for what it is that you wanted, that you wanted to have. So again, this card that came out so strongly for you right there in the beginning, when the solutions do come through, when somebody else comes with a suggestion, something that you wouldn't have thought about, don't just immediately say no. Okay? Don't just immediately say no. Consider it. It might be kind of outside of your comfort zone, but when you really think about it here with the Hierophant next to this Page of Pentacles, when you really think about it and you really consider it, you might realize that it might actually, there with the Seven of Swords, it might actually tick some boxes for you to get resolved, some things that you didn't actually think might be resolved. All right, so you might have made some peace with certain things, like, all right, this is how it's always going to be, it's never going to change, this is how it's going to be, and I'm just accepting that. But by actually accepting that, what you did is you surrendered, and you made space for that solution to come through. So again, when it does happen, that you know, that unexpected sort of suggestion comes through, do not just discard it. Okay. Let's see if we're there with the Two of Swords. Because here's the thing, and this is what makes all the difference. You may feel like you don't have a solution, and you're looking for a solution, but you also, when you really think about it and you really look at it, you're actually looking for peace. Okay? You're looking for serenity. You're looking to go forward in a harmonious way. And that makes all the difference. Because remember, even when you don't know what to do, when you come from a point of love, you will always hear me say this, when you come from a point of love, you can't make a wrong decision because you're coming from love. Yeah, there's a sense of lack here. And it's got to do with money. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. So some of you feel it's almost like you're faced with a choice that you have to make, but you are very mindful, almost cautious and careful, in a sense nervous, that there's something to do with money and the lack of money, and there's a possibility of more money, which might mean that you might need to rein things in, but you're scared that that kind of might throw things out of balance. All right, so here's the reminder for your Aquarius that you are very good with any situation in life. That's just your superpower, you know. So you're quite good with basically any situation in life. So practice that, you know. Practice that balance. But there's a solution coming into your question, a solution that you haven't actually considered. Okay. From a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or, you know, possibly Earth sign as well. Maybe an earth sign with a lot of water in. Oh my goodness, look at those. Okay, so going forward in your near future, and then remember this is the card that we just spoke about. Okay, look at what is the first clarifying card coming out for you. It's the Two of Swords again, with the Devil and the Hanged Man. Okay, so here is there's a past mistake that you don't want to make again, and this past mistake that you don't want to make again, it's clouding your judgment a little here. All right, it's making you feel sort of trapped. So you want to move forward, but you're so careful of upsetting sort of the equilibrium, you know, that you don't want a repeat of the past there, and that fear of making a mistake is actually causing you a whole lot of stress. Okay, but so here the solution is actually coming through for you just perfectly, with the Hanged Man there next to that Six of Cups. The universe is saying to you, Aquarius, don't worry so much about what is concerning your mind so much, because the solution that you seek will actually come to you. Okay? The solution that you seek, it's a little bit different to what you would normally consider, but it will actually present itself to you. Okay. So let's look at the overall energy of the reading just before we finish up with these other cards that we have over here. So strength. Some inner work is required here. There are some truths that it's almost like there's some truths that need to be faced. There's some inner work that needs to be done, but you're hesitant. There's a genuine concern here that you don't want to be the one that's rocking the boat here. Okay, everything is not 100% the way that you'd like it to be, but you're there a little bit in a space of better the devil that you know. Okay, and this is making you incredibly serious. It is causing you a whole lot of worry, stress, and concern. And let's see what we can clarify for you there. Yep, again, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Amazing. Okay, so the solution that you're looking for, Aquarius, is actually just coming in there for you. Okay, yeah. So, and I think this is going to be very good news for a lot of you, that you don't actually have to be the one that goes and finds the solution, because I think you're so used to being the one that finds the solutions, that you, in a sense, you almost kind of feel like it's your responsibility, it's expected of you. And here's the thing though, when we sometimes don't do what's expected of us, people go like, oh, okay, all right then, okay. And it is actually that, okay, all right, I get it now. So, you are feeling pressured to make a decision now, okay? And if you're going to go ahead and make a decision now, you may actually regret it, okay? Whereas, if you communicate clearly to the universe what it is that you'd like to have, even though I feel there's a lot of clarity there already, because of the clarity that's already there, that's why you're feeling that you are this Two of Swords kind of space. So since you've already communicated to the universe what it is that you'd like to have, if you can actually step back and allow the universe to come through with a solution for you. So in a sense, allow the angels to, if you want to really call it that, do their job. It works out beautifully. It works out well. It works out well. So that is amazing. So let's just look at the overall energy here for you, because you're definitely on a new path there with the Magician, the King of Wands, the Justice, and the Nine of Cups. So things are actually going in a very good direction here for you. You know, whether it might actually feel that way or not. What's happening over here? Okay. Alright, so with the Magician card here, new beginnings, a reminder that everything that you need, you already have. Sometimes in life we feel that we don't have everything that we need, and it can be very sort of unsettling when it kind of feels like we're missing the point, you know, but you're not. Alright? The solution's already here for you. A lot of you are not seeing the solution because you feel that you have to kind of sort things out and figure them out. So a lot of you are not seeing the solution, but the solution's already here. All right? You are not alone. And look at what we got. Clarifying there, the Four of Swords, Strength, and the Six of Wands. That Strength card is there again. And so with the Four of Swords, you are... It's first of all a reminder that you are growing into a very strong energy, okay? Which is like you, beautifully pumped up. And so be open to learning, be open to new ways of being, and instead of feeling that you need to do something in order for you to reach a new level, what you want to be open to doing is, instead of feeling like you need to do something, is you want to more like allow. And as you allow, you go into a calmer space, and then things actually kind of work out for you there in a way that's almost sort of automatic. Okay. Let's clarify this King of Wands. Who's you? Why are you trying to hide away from me? Why are you trying to hide away from me? Yeah. Three of Cups. There is a very big concern here about hurting someone. Okay? Letting someone go, hurting someone, not working out, repeat of the past. And I feel that you're scared if you let this person go, you might never get them back again. Okay? There's a very strong water energy here. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay? And things are not really going the way that you envisioned they would go. And so there's a question, do I the question is basically, what do I do? Because you don't know what to do. Okay? And you're very thrown around there with the King of Pentacles also in reverse there. You don't really feel in control of things at all. At all. This is the one situation that it's got your world upside down. Okay? It's really got your world upside down. Whereas King of Wands is all about being in control of your emotions. King of Cups, especially there with the Three of Cups both in reverse. But again, as you can, with the Sun card coming out there, with the Leo energy, this situation calls for a different sort of solution to what you would ordinarily do. Okay? And you want to take a moment back because this is more, it's like learning to ride with those emotions. Okay? For you, the lesson is actually learning to be okay with not actually being okay. Okay? And I know that people when they speak about inner child healing and stuff like that, it is made, it's very romanticized sometimes. But here's the simple truth. If you give yourself the time, or rather if you give the universe the time to resolve the situation for you, it will be resolved in a way that everybody wins. And you will grow, you'll get the lesson, so you wouldn't need to go through the experience again. If you do what you feel almost pushed to do, I would say in a sense that almost like what the world to tell you to do, okay? What that authority figure would tell you is the wisest thing to do. If you go ahead and just do that, you almost guarantee to regret it, okay? So you want to use some discernment here with the Justice card. You want to really not listen so much to others, but listen to yourself and ask yourself in the long term what you would like the solution to be. Okay? I feel that you might be thinking very short term at the moment. You're very wrapped in your emotions at the moment. And you feel that you need to do something right now to get everything resolved, because if you don't, you're not feeling in control. You're feeling it's going wild, and you're like, I must do something, I must do something, I must do something. But in fact, you kind of want to do nothing. Okay? Clarifying there with the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. So, first of all, there is, when it comes to this Justice, there's two things here. There's money, like money, abundance, sort of a plan, a vision, a goal that you had for your life. You saw it going in a certain way. And then there's love. Okay? Now, with the Justice and the Pentacles here next to each other, the Ten of Pentacles and the Justice card here next to each other, you are in a sense reminded of what is that initial goal, that initial vision that you had when you started this. Okay? So you almost want to take some time out and think before you got confused and before you felt pressured to make a decision and to make a choice. So before that, what were the positives that you saw in the situation? Okay? Because those positives that you saw are busy coming to pass. But by rushing, you, instead of actually, you feel that a hasty decision might actually resolve everything faster. But in actual fact, it is the very thing that actually makes things take 3 steps back. Okay? The Empress there, reminding you of your strength, reminding you of who you are, reminding you of your majesty, you know. The Empress is saying to you, listen, Baba, this plan is by a long shot not over yet. Nothing is over yet. It might see that way, it might feel that way, you might experience it that way, but the plan is right on track. Okay? It's right on track there. And definitely, beyond the shadow of a doubt. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or somebody with very strong water in their chart. Could be an earth sign, but it's unlikely. Okay? I keep on getting Sagittarius as well, so that's possible. But if you can swallow your pride a little bit, and you can have a little bit of patience and faith in the universe to take care of you, everything can work out exactly the way that you envisioned it working out. Like that life plan that you had, it can work out exactly the way that you wanted it out. But here's the beautiful part. It can actually work out so much better. Okay? It can work out so much better. The ending off with the 9 of Cups. This water sign is giving you financial concerns. However, 4 of Wands, the Chariot, and Temperance. Okay. So, this, my people, 4 of Wands, is our marriage card. Okay. So, your heart knows what it wants, but it's almost like your calculator saying something different. Now, there is a Cancerian energy in there, or very strong water sign energy in there, that is... The thing about Cancerians is people always say that they are these gentle beings, and, you know, they're so soft and they're so emotional. But this for you, this is a Cancerian that somehow says to you, like, listen, or could also be somebody obviously with strong Cancer in the chart. You know what you want. Okay? You know what you want. Are you prepared to do what it takes to get what you want? And this makes a very good combination, because I feel the two of you balance each other out quite well. Okay? There is a strong Aquarius, like, I must. And there's the Cancer, but like, but do you have to? Okay? And you are learning here your own energy, power, your gift really of who you are, your potential of who you are, which is beautiful. So I feel where, and if you look at this, I believe that this is for you. You may have been very goal-orientated before. That was your vision. So this is the one point, that is the other point, and that's how I'm going to get there. You know, so that's how you used to operate. But the tables have kind of turned. And you got sort of clarity maybe some time ago, in fact, what it is that you actually want to have with your life. And that clarity was like maybe lovely in the beginning, but then going forward you were like, oh, bollocks, what do I do now? But you're getting a hang of it. You're doing that inner work. Give life that little bit of patience. Give yourself that little bit of patience. You are learning the lessons, which is amazing. Amazing. I love that. Okay. Now let's look at what we have here for you. Let's just move these. So first of all, let's look at your, we're going to look at your rune just now. Let's look at your cards. Interesting. Okay. So first of all, Crystal Oracle over there for you. We are looking at lapis lazuli, which is such a powerful crystal. And this is all about, you know, past situations, what didn't work out before, but it also reminds you of your energy and of who you are and the strength that you have. it really very strongly reminds you of who you are. Okay. And here with the two Osho cards, stress in reverse and ripeness, there is the balance there between feeling 100% ready to go, let's do it, yes, 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 versus, oh, I don't know, let me first bite my nails here for a little while. Okay. But abundance is coming your way. Beautifully, 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 beautifully coming your way, and so it is. Okay. Some motivation there for you. Keep going forward. Love doesn't have to be near. You don't always have to have all the solutions with you right now. Okay. It can be okay sometimes not to know what to do right now. Okay. And then the angel oracle card that you got there says entrepreneur. And it says self-employment suits your disposition and intention. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We, the angels, your co-workers and teammates, who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Okay. So you can see there, it's like the angels are, in a sense, almost giving like more light to your fire there. Isn't that beautiful? Like there's your fire shining. And so there's your dreams and also your ambitions and all the things that you'd like to do. And they're like, don't worry, we've got you there. We've got you lit, and there's more support that's actually coming in for you there as well. Okay. I think I got so excited I was laying completely out of the shot there. But it's a balancing act with double one basically. And you're getting better at it. You're getting better at it because you are moving forward with love. All right? Which is wonderful. And there's some new things coming in here for you with Pert. New things, new development. It's still a little bit on its side. So new sort of ways of being, maybe new crafts, new open to new stuff, and it's making you a little bit uncomfortable, but you're also getting better at it. All right, so that's everything that I have for you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Aquarius. Remember, I'm doing weekly readings, so if it resonates with you, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Maybe you want to put in that bell notification at the bottom so that you know when the readings are coming up. But apart from that, namaste, love and light. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. I'll see you next week.